We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins. Jonathan Villar looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next. Pablo Lopez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Stepping in, Willie Adames. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they need...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Yandy Diaz.
Striding into the box, Yandy Diaz. First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
Diaz stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there.
Hey.
2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Hunter Renfro stands in as he looks at a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Glasgow is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Jonathan.
Now the pitch.
1-0.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's gone 3 for 8. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Birdie.
In now, John Birdie, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, and even 20 home runs and 88 runs batted in. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Dickerson would be next. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and no one will track it down. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there. Base hit. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Into the box, Dickerson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Fouled off. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, number 25, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 1.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Digging in, Ji-Man Choi. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Here's the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
That is 7, the second baseman, number 8.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Lau, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swings through it for strike number 2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. He's right there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
That is set. The second baseman, Diaz.
Up next from Miami, Yandy Diaz. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him on the way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's out number 2. In now, Francisco Cervelli. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Anderson on third with 2 out.
Nope.
2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-0 pitch.
Ball. Count 3-0.
lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Payoff pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So here's Mike Zanino as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The catcher, Mike Zanino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
It's out. 1-1.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch on its way now to Zanino. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Tyler Glasgow. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Dickerson. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. Oh, that's out.
fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department. Standing in, Willie Adames. He flied out leading off the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least one more batter.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 14 homers and 54 runs batted in. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jonathan Villar. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. John Birdie is on deck. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the 3rd as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. So now to the plate, John Birdie. Sacrifice attempt here. 1 there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Renfro is there. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And this is low, ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Here's the 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Adames brings it in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Austin Meadows 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfro. And that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfro.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ready with another 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And a ball 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. From the stretch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. Rays strand just the 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
To the plate now, Garrett Cooper. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off the
Riding in once again, Brendan Lau. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here now is Mike Zanino. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 20, Glasgow.
Jose Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Rays. Number 40, Jose Martinez.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one can get there as it falls. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. This is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are in front, 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
49.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Brendan McKay, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Jorge Alfaro will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jorge Alfaro.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
This is line to left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
A runner at second, nobody out. Count still at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So stepping in, John Birdie, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with two down. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hit at the plate, You have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The set and the 1-1.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's set. The 2-2. Fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Number 25 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Eliezer Hernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
All set for the start of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Hunter Renfro. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 1. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's inside. 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
At the plate, number 25. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch.
0-1.
From the belt, the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Grounded back up the middle. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rays held in check here. Score remains tied 1-1. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He's tasked with starting the Marlins sixth.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes a cold strike, too. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is popped up near second base. Adames is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Settling in now, Garrett Cooper. It was a walk in his last trip. And now pitch on the way. And a curveball in for a strike. Cooper, the former Yankee, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Not trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lau calls for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still tied 1 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Rojas is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing second and batting 9, number 19, Miguel Rojas.
First pitch on its way. Ji-Man Choi is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Mike Zanino, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And they have taken the lead. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters. Sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Richards will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Michael Perez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 7.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers and 25 driven in. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The center fielder, number 2.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
The 1-0. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready once again, John Birdie. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Striding in, Tim Anderson. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1 out and a runner on third. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Banda.
Ready for another shot now, Corey Dickerson. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
High and deep to left center field. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's
Third
box.
baseman.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Into the box. Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
2 out, nobody on. And that's in there, 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Aye.
Skied into straightaway right. Meadows is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Perez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Willie Adames. He singled his last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1 home. Three and 2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail 6-1. Matt Kemp is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
At the plate now, Francisco Cervelli, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
2 strikes.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. Adames scoops it up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Brad Boxberger comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Austin Meadows, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The center fielder, number 11, Hunter Renfro.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfro. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Anderson brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Up next for the Rays, number 25. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Ball 3.
Ball 3.
Down to 3-1.
Skied into straightaway right. The catch is made, and the Marlins are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Miami Marlins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Drew Steckenrider earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.